Hello, Taurus. Welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Taurus for the week of November 15th. Now, Taurus, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Taurus, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody or a message, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here for you, Taurus. All right, we'll make sure everything is in view, and then we'll get right into it here for you. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is a really nice card. Personally, my favorite card in the tarot. This card speaks of passionate new beginnings in some area of your life. It's heavily associated with career, business, enterprise, because that is the suit of wands. It does say that like any sort of side hustle, business, project that is started under the energy of the Ace of Wands is typically successful. Remember, timelines can change and ultimately you have free will to make that happen, but it's a good sign if you have been starting one of those. It's sort of a green light, if you will, in that area. This can also be like following a passion, like turning a passion into a profit in some way, which is kind of what I just said. But you can also view the Ace of Wands as an invitation from the universe. Okay, so there could be something that just seemingly comes out of nowhere, if you will. You can view this as like a download of information, maybe on a walk, maybe when you're, cutting the grass, folding laundry, doing dishes, whatever you might be doing, or in your dreams as well. Also, I just feel like I need to say this to expand on it, but like you might have a conversation, an enlightening conversation with someone where there's like a download of information coming through the conversation. Taking a look here, you have a whole lot of movement going on in this reading. I have to tell you right now, there's like a lot of movement happening. I think that this is really nice. Mostly this is in your day-to-day areas, but it's around probably career, business, enterprise related things. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. But in the middle here, you have the Six of Swords. This is a card, it can be a card of travel. You actually have 1, 2, 3 cards of travel here, which is why I'm saying there's like a lot of movement. This person's in their boat, they're sailing forward, they're going to new shorelines, testing new waters, seeing new people, doing new things. And so with that, it can also indicate, really the idea of this Six of Swords is it indicates a transition in your life that you are making. You're making some sort of transition here. You can even go as far as to say that this person's going through a rite of passage, moving away from the old them and into the new them. And I get the sense that some of you are, like, I almost feel, Taurus, like some of you are starting over, starting brand new in like a new city or like a new place. Like maybe you're moving to a new place or you're going to a new location or you're moving to a new job, or you're starting something. There's something like this going on, like a business or something, but it's like you're going through a transition, like a career or a business transition here. In the past, you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Anytime you get 2 or more knights, it always means that there's like a lot of things going on, a lot of different events, busy sort of motion type of energy. You have this Queen of Swords, which is, I like to say that this is like the assassin in the tarot. Okay, the Queen of Swords will cut through anything that is in their way, anything that's standing between them and their goals and their ability to achieve and fulfill their goals. And so it talks about just being like very serious, like very concise, on top of your stuff at this time. And I feel like you've been doing that. You also have this Knight of Swords here as well, which is somebody who is taking action or seizing the day. If there's an opportunity that has presented itself here in the past, I do feel like some of you have taken decisive action on something. The thing about the Knight of Swords is it can speak of impulsivity. I don't see you really being impulsive here. I actually feel like some of you have taken the right action at the right time, and it's resulted in some sort of nice outcome for you, which I think is about transitions. Then you have this Eight of Wands as well, which is a card of air flight, travel by air, motion, accelerated motion, really accelerated movement. It's the idea of like quick moving events that brings about good news, good communication, socializing. Really nice card of progression as well. You actually have two cards indicating progression happening next to each other with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So there's something really good coming in here. In the current situation, you have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles here. So, you know, this Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords combination is very interesting, okay? So I like to explain these two cards this way. Knight of Swords can indicate impulsivity, which is taking an action that leads to a negative outcome, versus the Knight of Wands can talk about spontaneity, which is kind of going for something without attachments and allowing the universe to handle the details. I feel like what's going on here is you're sort of moving into a more spontaneous version of yourself, which is actually a good energy. You want to drop impulsivity, you want to welcome spontaneity, because it allows you to like receive downloads, it allows you to receive these invitations from the universe. But the thing is, the Knight of Wands on a different level is also talking about potentially changing residence, like moving to a new location, going to a new place. It's also like the Maverick in the tarot. It's somebody who's skilled, very good at what they do, and that is especially so when you get it combined with the Eight of Pentacles here, which you have. This is the talent card in the tarot. This is somebody who has some sort of gift, skill, talent, or ability that keeps them well provided for. I do like to say that this person is like a divine channel, okay, for creation. They are wrapping something up here, and their latest creations are hanging up on the ceiling above them, ready to be sold, handed in, or shown off in some way. And you know, if you've ever done any sort of creative work or built something, you know that you're communing with a higher power or higher force to make that situation come into existence. That's what this Eight of Pentacles is doing. It's also like good progression forward in career, business situations. It's positive movement forward. It is hard work though. There is an element of work here associated with the Eight of Pentacles, but it's work you want to be doing. So in the future, you have the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. So this is really good for you, Taurus. This reading is very, very nice. So this Ten of Cups is a windfall of happiness, a windfall of good emotions. Good emotions. It's all 10 cups overflowing. And remember, having good people in your life, having good emotions, good times, that is a form of abundance. And that's what the Ten of Cups is speaking towards. You also have this High Priestess here as well in the future, which is, this is a card of intuition. It's the most intuitive card here in the tarot. There's something here going on with emotions, good times, good emotions, happiness, joy, celebration, things like that going on. You know, the High Priestess with the Ace of Wands and Knight of Wands, as you maybe are a channel here, is really telling you to like listen to the messages that are coming in at this time. The High Priest is also somebody who's sort of exposing illusions or maybe secrets coming to the surface here, maybe hidden knowledge or hidden information coming to the surface. I don't really know what's going on there, but I feel like this is talking about your intuition. And you have the Hierophant as well, which is tradition. And, you know, oh, that's you. That's the Taurus card. That's you showing up there. That's what I feel like it is. I feel like I'm not really reading it as like your organization or anything. I'm reading this as you showing up here in a place of happiness, in a place of being intuitive. Let's go ahead and continue forward here, see what else we get. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well for you. I also would ask that you check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. It's the first thing you see on the website. So let's see what we have here for you. You have the Shekinah, Sacred Self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So I love that. That's what the Knight of Wands does. Okay, Knight of Wands dances to the rhythm of life. You have an incredibly good card here. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay, so that's the most abundant oracle card in this deck, which is called the Keepers of the Light Oracle. And you have Dwa Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. You also here have, Horus. Cosmic gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Some of you getting a download. The Horus, the gateway behind the Horus card is indicating like a channel. It's like your crown chakra. It's where you receive intuitive information, divine insights. And so some of you taking time to commune with your higher self, with your spirit guides, with your spirit team at this time, I think would be very helpful for you. What else do we have here? Okay. Yeah, there's your spirit team right there. Ask for help from others, peaceful resolution, and it's up to you. Interesting. Some of you are deciding here to potentially the thing that you're transitioning away from is your organization or what you used to do for money, for a career. Some of you, I get like entrepreneurial energy, even though I don't have the King of Wands. You know, the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands for sure can be entrepreneurial. And I feel like some of you are just like doing something that you're passionate about, you know? And this is a good moment to say, like, we are in this period of time of if you haven't read about this yet, it's called the Great Resignation, where people are leaving their jobs to pursue passions at a higher rate than any other time in history. And so I feel like some of you are doing this. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So some of you are quickly recovering from maybe a loss or a challenge or a defeat that happened here in the past. Some of you, we now have a third knight coming in, Knight of Cups, Swords, and Wands here. Some of you, the situation you're moving away from is a person, is love, is romance, is something like that. Or what could be happening here is that as you go through this transition, like somebody who supports you on your path, who's good and healthy for you, it maybe comes in. You also have this Five of Wands up here with that Queen of Swords. Five of Wands in that upper row is a mental conflict, something on your mind, something getting in the way. And the Queen of Swords rather does not deal with that. Okay, the Queen of Swords cuts through mental conflict. Okay, they act decisively, and indecision is not really their thing. So I feel like that's what's going on. Certainty, they don't really like. There may be some level of uncertainty here that you're walking away from, and you're instead acting decisively is what I feel like is going on. You have this Four of Pentacles, this Six of Wands, Three of Swords. Good movement forward in some sort of heartbreak. Allow the wounds to open up and heal here with the Three of Swords. I don't really, it's possible that some of you maybe in the past have gone through a breakup situation, but I almost feel like what has happened here is it's really allowed you to pursue the things that you want to be pursuing, Taurus. Like I feel like sometimes, going through an event like a breakup is perhaps the best thing that could happen because it shows you things about yourself. It shows you what you really want, exposes what you really want and what you want to be doing here. And so my sense is that's what you're going through at this time. You also have the Six of Wands, which is a major victory. It's even public recognition. You see the people here cheering them on. They're going through some sort of procession, being cheered on. You see the wreath indicating ceremonies, celebrations. And you can say that this card's about public recognition, success, victory. It's a big win. So you're due for a big win here, for sure, with the Six of Swords, Six of Wands as you transition to a new place. Four of Pentacles is indicating that like you have material support here. You have material stability. And if you don't, I feel like the best thing that you can do is adopt an abundant mindset. I know it's easier said than done, but you do have this Lord Ganesh card here, infinite abundance. Don't hang on to what you have too tightly where you're not opening up yourself for more opportunities. That does not mean to go spend frivolously. That's not what I'm telling you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, you're walking away from a situation in a workplace where with that Eight of Cups here, you're walking away. This person is walking away, okay, from toxicity, from situations that are no longer serving them. And for you, it's this Seven of Swords is somebody who is a liar, cheater, stealer, especially in the workplace, as you have it with the Hierophant there. That is a gossiper in the workplace. Some of you are just walking away from a negative energy here, okay? You also have this Page of Pentacles, and I would just listen to your intuition on any opportunities that come in. It could be a good thing here with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles, but I do feel like maybe there's something unseen or unknown or hidden about an opportunity that you're going to want to pay attention to at this time. With that Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, you also have this Eight of Swords. Get out of the imprisonment of your mind, okay? Like your mental image here, like the I feel like it's telling you to get out of any sort of mental imprisonment, which is what that Eight of Swords is all about. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Adjudication, high honor, imprisonment. Yeah, there it is once again coming in here. Your mental imprisonment here. Change, thoughts, and wealthy man. I mean, listen, thoughts, imprisonment, Eight of Swords. I never read imprisonment as actual jail, anything like that. I read it as the mind. Yeah, it sounds like a broken record, but this person here is trapped in. Each one of these swords represents a thought, okay? Each one of these swords represents a thought, and they are, not only are they blinded and sort of restricted, but they're also in this sword imprisonment. And so it's like there's this big opportunity here presenting itself, but you got to make sure you're open to see. And I feel like, there's an element of like needing to trust your intuition on any opportunities, because you may be just like forecasting negativity at this time. Wealthy man, does not matter what gender you are. This is someone who's at the end of a successful trading day. And so it talks about investments paying off, you being a good investor, making good investments, anything like that. Good thoughts coming in here. Like I said, just this the way that your thoughts here are being projected is very important at this time. Change, high honor, and adjudication. Look, you have a lot of opportunities. You have high honor speaks to like people looking up to you, people viewing you as somebody who's well off, well-to-do, well respected in the workplace. So you have a lot of opportunities here. As you get in the car, you pack your bags and you go towards this new transition, make this new transition that you're undergoing here. So I love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.